Title: The Woman He Couldn't Control. Kwame was the kind of man who believed he knew women, or so he thought. To him, beauty was simplicity, and simplicity was defined by one person: his mother, Mama Afua. She always said, "A woman's beauty is in her heart and her humility, not her hair or lipstick." Kwame grew up worshiping that image. So when he became a man, he carried that belief like a badge of honor, or rather, like a weapon. He looked down on women who wore wigs or makeup. To him, they were fake, women trying to impress the world instead of embracing their roots. But behind his confidence was something darker: ego and control. He didn't want a woman like his mother. He wanted a woman he could shape into his mother. When Kwame met Ajoa, he thought he had finally found the one. She was soft-spoken, natural, and respectful. At least that's how she seemed. But Ajoa was smart, too smart. She noticed how Kwame's words always revolved around his perfect idea of a woman. She saw how he belittled others, how his pride blinded him. So she played the part. She wore her hair in twists, avoided makeup, and listened quietly when he spoke. And Kwame, proud as ever, told his friends, "Finally, I found a real woman, not like these social media girls." But Ajoa had plans of her own. She wanted to see how deep his arrogance ran, and how far he'd go before realizing he was being manipulated. Months later, Ajoa began to pull away emotionally. She stopped cooking for him. She stopped calling. When Kwame asked why, she smiled and said, "Because, Kwame, love isn't about how a woman looks. It is about how a man leads with his heart. You never led with yours. You led with ego." It hit him hard and like thunder in silence. For the first time, he looked in the mirror and did not see a man raised by wisdom. He saw a man blinded by pride. A moral of the story: don't use your parents' values as weapons to control others. Love isn't about appearance, it's about respect, understanding, and growth. Ego can make you lose the very people who were sent to humble you.